complete liberation from the colonializer. Yili, Rastafari. So we give thanks for those positive words, sound of His Imperial Majesty, for they shall be a lamp to your feet and a guidepost as you trod through this creation. Rastafari. Yili, Selassie. So as we forward now within the next segment of Rastafari Rising, we'd like to just touch upon this documentation that was sent to I from Ras Jahazil, and this is called The Lamentations of Mother Earth. Ras Jahazil is an artist, a brethren that paints beautiful, beautiful artwork, and he put together the artwork with graphics to really convey a story to I people. He said, this is a story that has to be told because hearts long made stony by ignorance and blinded by miseducation would not otherwise make the connection between black bodies packed in slave dungeons of yesterday and black bodies crammed in the concentration camps or the prison blocks of today. Neither would they see that a people historically dehumanized, dispossessed of everything, and then thrown powerless into the jaws of a brutal exploitative economic system are bound to be plagued by self-destructive symptoms of psychic trauma. Denial of the role of historic causation and the reluctance to address the gross imbalance that have resulted will therefore cause unfeeling and ignorant societies to come up with more solutions for the historically created problem. Build more prisons. For this reason, the story of the historical victims of terrorism must be told. It is a story of my grandmother, your grandmother, and the countless grandmothers and grandfathers who have been robbed, brutalized, and dehumanized, leaving a legacy of poverty and powerlessness to their descendants. So failure to tell this story can only result in the further victimization of the voiceless who have long suffered because the story of the hunt has more often been told from the point of view of the hunter. Rastafari, Ras Ja'azil. And this is Lamentations from Mother Earth. And Ras Alfonso, if you have it, you can set it and make it right. And I trust that the eye will full joy this segment within Rastafari Rising. And when we return, we'll be returning with Divine Savior. It's going to be hot, people. Upcoming Rastafari Rising. Okay, we just touch upon 1.5 of the lamentation. Yeah. But the time doesn't allow or permit within this segment of Rastafari Rising because it's 60 minutes, as you know, Rastafari. Ailey, last day the first. So now, without any further ado, come together with I with a most Isla salute and greeting I brethren, the divine Savior, who is here with I, Rastafari, who will be reasoning with I. Ailey.
Peace and love, black man.
Peace.
What's going on?
Yeah, glad you can be with us, man.
Yeah, always here with you, yo.
Glad you could be with us. We've been keeping up with some of your developments, you know, with your music and stuff like that that's going on. And we have a clip that we'll be showing later on in Rastafari Rising of a performance that was done recently at Keeney Park.
April 21st.
Yeah, the 21st of April. And as Ras Alfonso gets it queued up, he'll let us know when he's ready. Right. You know, but maybe you can let the people a little bit know about yourself, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? My name is Divine Savior, God Allah. My full attribute. I was born and raised in Hartford, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? I lived in South Carolina for like 15 years. Came back to Hartford 2003 and still trying to do my thing.
Name Divine Savior. How you get a name like Divine Savior?
Divine Savior.
Yeah.
I came to knowledge of myself in like 92, 93. You know what I'm saying? As you all know, they taught us that we was the most low, a nigga. So as I was building, I chose the name for myself, Divine, which means the most high, and Savior, which means to lead people in the right direction, not as a prophet. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm here to help you. So if you get it, come along. If not, then I'm gonna move forward.
Sound positive, positive. So when you speaks about like gaining knowledge of yourself, maybe you could like relate to home some of our viewers, like specifically what you really mean by that, like gaining knowledge of self.
Gaining knowledge of self is searching for your blackness, no matter what it is. Jah Rastafari, God body, that's what we are, gods and earths, plain and simple. And that's what you have to strive for.
So what was it through your experience, you know, coming up that brought you to the understanding, or what led you to understand or overstand, you know, more or less who you are?
Well, you know, I'm from the 70s, so, you know, I faced a lot of racism. I went to Little Italy, in school on Franklin Avenue, so I faced a lot of racism as a young child. I knew what it was, so I was always searching for myself. So I joined a lot of different things until I found what I was really like, and that's what I went with.
That's good. It's positive. It's positive. So how long now, really, you know, you've been really dealing with like the music?
The music, oh man, my whole life, 82, 83, 15, 16 years. Yeah.
So where you looking to go with it? You know?
I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to be heard all around the world, bring some positivity back to hip hop. Instead of just look at my chain, look at my rims, I got more money than you know what I'm saying? I ain't on that vibe.
So you're saying like with the hip hop music, you're saying it's not going in a positive direction?
Nah, not right now. I mean, look at listen to the radio. They only play 10 different people all day long, and everybody talking about the same thing. My car, my rims, and my money, and how many women they got. Nothing positive from black radio stations. You know what I'm saying? They need to play more black historical music.
When you're checking out the music, what do you think is really like one of the major reasons or causes for the music to be going in the direction that it's going?
To keep everybody blind, you know what I'm saying? If you playing just party music, the people just want to party all the time. If you talk about jewelry, cars, that's what these children have their minds on. But if you talk about being black and gaining knowledge of yourself and black power, then that will wake the people up. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want that. So they keep this playing every day and programming this in your head. You be sitting at home singing songs you don't even like because you hear it all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's positive.
Peace.
Yeah. Rastafari, I believe he has the segment queued up.
Yeah.
And anytime he's ready, he just busts one of the Hartford viewers at home.
Yeah, this is called It's Too Late. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Yeah.
Too late.
Welcome. If you want to see more respectful.
Peace, what's up, Connecticut? Y'all feeling the vibes tonight? You know what I'm saying? We coming together, you know what I'm saying? First off, before I get started, I want to say one thing. I don't care what street you from. I don't care what state you from, what city, what island. We all the same people, yo. We got to come back together. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and start, yo. Yeah. This one not a dance tune. It's a mental tune. So listen and pay attention. Yeah, so-called young